Whether Turin is already on your bucket list or not, this itinerary will make you book your flights. I'm a born and raised local, clinically obsessed with my hometown, and today I'm taking you through the perfect one day in Torino, sharing all of the main attractions, local favorites, and all of my insider tips. This is quite intense talking into a microphone, but good morning from the most beautiful city of Italy and my hometown, Torino. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this microphone, but come spend the perfect one day in Torino with me. Okay, there's no one in front of me, and I'm honestly so shy, especially now with the microphone. But simultaneously, it feels a bit empowering, like, I have a purpose, I'm talking, I got a microphone over here. The perfect day anywhere, in my opinion, starts with breakfast. So right now, we are heading to Freedom Lounge Bakery. And after that, I will bring you guys through the city center, and then we will start with the Royal Palace, which is nothing short of breathtaking, and I think you guys are really gonna love it. It's right in front of us. I'm starving. We got a cornetto with albicocca, which is apricot jam, and a cappuccino. Time for the Royal Palace. Whenever you have the opportunity, always go for the city center, especially Piazza San Carlo, which I would say is the most beloved square in Turin and the most iconic. It's so beautiful, as you can see, and here you'll find the best Biraghi, Gelato, a few high-end stores, and also some really historic cafes. Piazza San Carlo basically leads up to the Royal Palace, which you can see right at the end over there. That street in the middle with all the portici, which is another architectural icon of Turin, the porticos. That's Via Roma. This is the little piece of Via Roma that's not being constructed, so let's enjoy it. How gorgeous is it? And then in Christmas time, it's full of lights and it's just always so beautiful. Right in front of us, we have the Royal Palace. Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's go, guys. The Royal Palace, and same with the Monte Antonelliana, which we'll be seeing this afternoon, aka the tallest museum of the world, are just two places that you can never get tired of. That just speaks to how gorgeous both of them are. I'm no historian, but if you didn't know, Torino was the very first capital of Italy, and here lived the royal house of Savoy family. And they are honestly a really big reason why Torino is the Torino that it is. This right here, the Royal Palace, was their official residence, but there's actually more than 20 royal residences and palaces and hunting lodges all around Piedmont. I have the butterflies. This dining room, in another lifetime, it would have been mine. Here is the Chapel of the Shroud. There you have the church. Right now we're in the Galleria Sabauda, which is the art museum, the art gallery, and it's, I mean, look at this. It's so beautiful. And there are so many incredible paintings, a couple of statues, but usually a lot of religious or royal paintings. And look how beautiful is this? I love birds, but these are scary. This is dedicated to Leonardo da Vinci. So you have these huge old pages of his writing backwards. How cool is this room? The Galleria Sabauda has different floors. So let's go check out the top floor and look at how gorgeous these stairs are. Unreal. Torino has the best architecture. I hope this isn't disrespectful to any art lovers, but this painting here gives the vibes of the Narnia, the evil queen from Narnia. And then she's got Narnia on her hands. Let me know if you agree. If this isn't the cutest thing, I don't know what is. It's a little room for kids to come and draw and color. This one's really, really good. Che bella Torino, sono d'accordo. Look at that. And this one got some Among Us, some manga, the creation, and they are cherries. I'm enjoying this a bit too much. Let me know which one was your favorite in the comments. You guys are so funny. This one says, I can't eat grapes. I'm on diet. Hello, poor people. Ti voglio tanto bene. Just exited out the Royal Palace, the building, and now we'll walk around the gorgeous Giardini Reali, the royal gardens. Fun fact, the royal gardens are actually free to visit. So if for some reason you choose to not go in the royal palace, this is still a nice spot to walk around, or on a break. This is a great spot to come because it's nice to walk around. There's also some benches, some shade, so it's perfect for whatever reason. And now let's go feast. We're gonna go to pan per focaccia in the Quadrilatero Romano. I believe we're gonna be getting sbracciatella, which is my favorite pizza from there. It's a tomato base with stracciatella and then salsiccia bra. It's so good. It's raw sausage from this town called Bra. I believe it's an hour and a half from Torino, and it's this small town that hopefully we'll be visiting this Monday. Quadrilatero Romano is 2 steps from the Royal Palace, which is perfect. And that's why I tell you, I crafted the perfect one day in Torino because it's all time saving with all the best recs. I have a full blog post, so you'll have the link in the bio of my full itinerary, which I have more tips and more details and more information on the places we're visiting today. And so, as I mentioned, right behind us is the Royal Palace, and then right in front of us is where you have the Quadrilatero Romano. Literally, where you see that red tent is about where all the restaurants start. And this is a really nice spot where all locals come for bars, restaurants, full of vibes, not just great food. If you're celiac like me, 2 places that I love, 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 love in the Quadrilatero Romano, they actually sit side by side, and I ate at one of them yesterday night with my best friend. So we have Il Mannarino, that's a big steakhouse, and then Pan per Focaccia, where we're going today, and I can't recommend both of these places enough. Here she is. Here we have the stracciatella, the salsiccia bra. Cheers. Forgive me. I'm so full. Of course. I'm done. Here we are with the second coffee of the day. We have a macchiato, which is an espresso shot with a little bit of milk. Cheers. It's the perfect little pick-me-up post-lunch. We have an hour until we go to the Mole Antonelliana, aka the tallest museum in the world, aka the National Museum of Cinema, and aka the landmark of Torino. I'm really excited for it because they always have, what's the word? Temporary. They always have temporary exhibitions, and they're always the coolest. My favorites in the past have been the Tim Burton one and the Icons of Hollywood. And now, until the 31st of August, if I read correctly, it's gonna be of James, the creator of Avatar. And I'm so excited to check it out with you guys. So keep staying because this is the perfect one day in Torino, and there's a lot more coming. Let's enter a church because why not? The Mole Antonelliana just gives me butterflies wherever I see her from. And later today, I'm gonna be bringing you guys to the most beautiful and iconic viewpoint of Torino. So again, make sure to stay because I'm bringing you to all the best parts of the city. And yeah, just look at how beautiful the Mole Antonelliana is. Just blessing us with her views. I love her. We're gonna be seeing her in 30-ish minutes, and YouTube video time, that's probably what, 10 seconds? Here we are at the world's tallest museum, Mole Antonelliana. Let's go in. I'm really excited. It's the art of James Cameron, so the guy who created the Avatar. And yeah, the exhibitions here are always the coolest. So who knows, maybe this will be my new favorite. I'm so excited. Here we are. Hold up. Who was gonna tell me that James Cameron was behind the painting of Rose? What? What other? Okay, Avatar. I really need to do my research on this guy. What? No way. Something I love is that they always have these kind of chairs. They allow you to sit down, lay down, and look up. And the only thing that makes me sad about today's visit is that for a few weeks, it seems that they've closed the panoramic lift, which is heartbreaking because I was so excited to go up and see the views from the Mole Antonelliana. But that's okay because around 6-ish p.m., I'll be bringing you guys to the most iconic viewpoint of Torino. So it'll be fine. We're gonna get the incredible views over the city. But the panoramic lift, if you can, it's always a great add-on when you visit the Mole Antonelliana. You guys, I feel like such an uncultured swine, as I like to say, because so James Cameron, he's a Canadian filmmaker, and he's the one behind Titanic, so not just the painting of Rose. I am so uncultured when it comes to movies. My brother would disown me. Wow, so yeah, it's Titanic, Avatar, Terminator, lots of other movies, and I can't believe I'm just learning this, especially with the Titanic. This painting is stunning. It's so cool. Metamorphosis. As I'm looking at all these sketches and drawings, I'm just mind blown at his talent, which is like, no shit, Laura, but I didn't know anything about this guy, and this is all so impressive. I mean, look at this. Here he has a Spider-Man sketch. I'm fangirling hard now because I just thought it was gonna be sketches, but no, there's what seem like the real Avatar masks. One thing worth knowing is that the Mole Antonelliana, it does these temporary exhibitions several times a year, I'm guessing, and they're always the coolest ever. But then outside of the temporary exhibitions, there's the part that always stays, the Museo Nazionale del Cinema, no? So now that we finished up the exhibition, we'll go check out what's here always throughout the year. I mean, how romantic is this to be sitting on a toilet under the stars watching a movie? I'm gonna cry, you guys. It's all the sketches from the Titanic, Jack's sketches, and the icon. That was the Mole Antonelliana, the Museo Nazionale del Cinema, and James Cameron's incredible exhibition. It's time for merenda. We're gonna get the gelato al latte from Biraghi, the best gelato, milk flavored gelato. It only has 3 ingredients, all really high quality from Biraghi's dairy farms. It's just milk, cream, and sugar. In our 24 hours in Turin, we must have merenda, and that's what we'll do now. Whenever you have the opportunity, there's 2 places that you just need to walk through. It's Piazza San Carlo and the Galleria. Kid was chasing a bird. And the Galleria Sabauda. It's breathtaking. It's my favorite spot in all of Turin. Right now we are in Piazza Carignano with Palazzo Carignano right here, another of the royal residences. Here, I can't remember the names, I'm not very good with history, but 2 princes were born here. And Pepino, okay, I'm good when it comes to food history. Pepino right there is one of the most historic cafes of Turin. And they invented the pinguino, which is the chocolate covered ice cream on a stick. So if you are a big fan of Magnum ice cream, then you gotta come here for the OG. And in the winter time, you have to get their zabaglione, which is made on the moment. And it's Italy's version of eggnog, but so much better than eggnog. You have no idea. Right here is the Museo Egizio, the Egyptian Museum of Torino. This is the most visited attraction of Turin, and it's the second largest Egyptian museum in the world after the one in Cairo, and it turned 200 years old last year in 2024. And it's very immense. I think there's over 30,000, was it, artifacts from Egypt. So it's very cool to visit, especially if you love history, ancient Egypt and stuff. The reason why we didn't visit today is because I believe that you need to choose for your perfect one day in Torino. You either need to choose the Mole Antonelliana or the Egyptian Museum. The reason why I suggest that you pick one of the 2 is because they're both 2 hours long to visit. Actually, the Egyptian Museum is more around 3 hours. And with one day in Turin, you don't want to be indoors all day. You want to see the beauty of the city. You want to see the people, unless you don't like people. You you want to see, all the vibes, that everything that the city has to offer. So if you do 3 attractions, if you were to do 3 attractions like the Royal Palace, Mole Antonelliana, and Museo Egizio, you wouldn't get to enjoy Torino for the true Torino that it is. With that said, you could also go to the Museo Egizio and the Mole Antonelliana and leave the Royal Palace. Whichever attraction you care the most about, I recommend sticking to 2 max. We're just a few steps away from Biraghi, and as predicted, there's quite the line. Right now it doesn't seem like it's anything too bad, but this, you guys, is where all the locals go for gelato al latte. It's to die for, and I can't wait to show you. This is quite nice. They actually added Cassa Automatica, so you don't have to wait for the cashier. This is if you have a bancomat, a credit card. I decided to not get it with the Cassa Automatica because I have celiac disease, so I'm gonna mention for any potential cross-contamination. That way they get it from a fresh batch. This was €2.50 and it's huge. It's humongous. I cannot finish this much in gelato, but it's so good. And yeah, let's go find a spot to sit and enjoy it. Solo latte, panna, zucchero. I told you guys, it's just milk, cream, sugar. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's been a good day, you guys. I hope you've been enjoying this perfect one day in Torino. Again, make sure to stick around because there is so much more that we're gonna be doing. We have Monte dei Cappuccini coming up, maybe a little aperitivo, dinner. The Mole Antonelliana might be lighting up at night, so we might go check that out. I told myself I wasn't going to finish the whole thing, and look at how much there's left. There's a good chance I'm going to feel nauseous after this because that's what happens with me with too much gelato. But YOLO, it's too good. It's going to be worth it. I want to bring you guys to Monte dei Cappuccini, but realistically, I don't know from down here just how cloudy it is. Like, are you guys going to see all the views? But hey, we gotta try, and if it doesn't work for me, it'll work for you. Here we are in Piazza Vittorio Veneto, where everyone is starting their aperitivo. We'll be walking up there to Monte dei Cappuccini, which is where you have the most iconic views over Torino. And hopefully the cloud situation is just very high up in the sense that we'll be able to see the Mole Antonelliana perfectly and the city center and all the architecture. It's quite uphill, so I'm not too excited about that, but gotta do what you gotta do for beautiful views. Here we are at the end, almost the very end of Piazza Vittorio Veneto, one of the most beautiful squares of Torino. And let me show you real quick. Right over there is Superga. It's one of the highest hills of Turin, and the basilica at top is very important and also a great spot to watch the sunset over Torino. But anyways, we are going to Monte dei Cappuccini, which is right across from the square. We're gonna cross a bridge, Ponte Vittorio Emanuele I, and we'll see the Po River, which is the longest river of Italy. And yeah, I'm excited. There's a lot of people up there taking pictures, so I have faith that the cloud situation is doable and that we'll get really nice views. Here we are over the Po. It's so beautiful. It's so nice and still right now. Usually you can actually see Monviso all the way there, but the clouds are putting it away for now. Tennis! Very beloved here in Torino. Pa! Pa! As I was crossing the street, this POS of a father with his kids and wife in the car just zooms when it's green for me to walk. And I just wanted to give a little lesson for anyone who hasn't been to Italy. It's Italians. When it comes to driving, they are atrocious. They're very selfish drivers. And here, you are never safe if you're crossing the street. Like, please, when you visit Italy, always, always, always take a second to look all around you wherever you're crossing, because you can't trust people to follow the law here. Now that that's out of the way, we got a big hill to climb, which I'm not excited about. So the views better be decent today. This is the situation. Now, don't think you can really tell just how uphill it is. But again, the things you gotta do for the beautiful views. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, climbing to Monte di Cappuccini. Whew. We have like 2 more inclinations and we're there. The views are safe and as beautiful as ever. Those were the beautiful views. Had some very loud PDA in my ears, so we're good to go. I already have a war wound from the mosquitoes. You can easily tell that there's gonna be thunderstorm because the humidity has skyrocketed. So are the mosquitoes that are going out and finding their victims, and I am always one of them. So hopefully on my way down I'm not gonna be the victim of too many. No, is it raining? It might be raining right now. Fuck. Yeah, it is. The raindrops keep falling on my head. I came to La Drogheria to meet my old childhood friend and family friend. Aperitivo was had with my old family friend Mattia. I even got to see his dad, his stepmom, and brother, and it was so sweet. I haven't seen them in so many years, and it's so crazy to grow up with people and then see them in the adult world. I was just hanging out, and I did drink one regular drink, one non-alcoholic drink, all delicious. And now to cheers, we both took a chupito, a little shot. I ate the olives that they have there that come from his dad, and yeah, it was just a great old time. Aperitivo is a must-do in Torino because Torino is where aperitivo was invented. Now we're going to have the last meal of the day, which is going to be breaded steak. Yeah, back to pan per focaccia because my other favorite restaurants are closed. So back to the same restaurant, different food item. Another really cool fact is vermouth is from Torino, and I tried it. That was the chupito. That was the shot I had, was vermouth, and it was so good. Kind of had a sour cherry tone to it, so I'm not sure if it had a specific flavor, but all right, here we are with the final meal of the day. It's 9:50, which means we've been out for 13 hours straight. I am exhausted, but so excited for this gorgeous breaded veal with cheese. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Nobody has better steak than Torino. Fight me. Piazza. I just looked at the lieto fine, the happy ending menu, and there's bunnet, which is a typical delicacy of a dessert in Turin. It's kind of like a chocolate pudding is the best way you can describe it, but it's bitter and with amaretto cookies to die for, and some caramel usually, I think. I will attempt to see if it's gluten free because I've been dying to get bunnet. The bunnet is gluten free and I'm so excited. I am officially starting to crash. It's good. It's a bit sweeter chocolate wise. I prefer my bunnet very dark, but it's good. You can taste the amaretto base. I don't think I can finish the other one. Might have to ask for it to go. You guys, I am absolutely distraught, but I could not be happier with how today went. I hope you all really enjoyed this perfect day in Torino with me. And I really hope that you guys are going to be putting Torino on your travel bucket list and that you will have the best experience possible in my hometown. It's, yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so full and tired. And I cannot wait to edit this video and just show you guys everything this city has to offer. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. I'll leave a link in the video description. That way you guys can also read the perfect itinerary.